Well, it's called the Sunnydale House, and it is with Elida's Lifewise Academy. We're going to learn more about that program and what they're doing at that house. Joining me today, teachers with the program. To my immediate left, Deb Oberhaus, and then we have Bruce Marshall with us. And thanks for coming today, you guys.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is brand new. I mean, we worked hard over the summer, and you guys remodeled the house, right? And this project has just grown. So who wants to start? Who wants to tell us about the project and why it even started?
Go ahead, Deb.
Okay, well, I'll tell you, there has been, it's very exciting at how much support and how much excitement there's been around this program. A house, we built a brand new elementary school this past year, and very nearby the school, a house was made available that could be purchased and renovated into 2 beautiful classrooms and a facility that works perfectly for what we're doing. It's an exciting thing.
Okay, so we call it an academy. They're learning, but it's not the kind of stuff they're learning across the street at the school. So let's talk about the program. What is it that we're teaching the kids?
Well, it's character building classes based on the Bible, and it's totally legal. In fact, there was a U.S. Supreme Court case back in 1952, Zorak versus Clausen, and it was a 6-3 vote. Totally makes it legal. It's called release time religious instruction. And so it's legal because it's off school property. It's totally privately funded. No public school dollars go at all. And the parents sign a waiver of permission, parent or guardian. So if it reaches those three things have to be met, and it's totally legal.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so is it just elementary school kids then right now that you're focusing on?
Grades K to 4 are joining us. Right now we have almost 350 kids enrolled.
Wow.
Which is over 50% of the student population. We're ready to start. We're just starting our 8th week.
Mm-hmm.
When we began the school year, we had like 19%. So it's really caught on and grown into a program that people want to join.
Right, yeah. So, I mean, Bruce, with that much growth, I mean, obviously word of mouth, or people are finding out. I mean, you're obviously filling a niche that parents wanted their kids to have.
Yes. In fact, the data says that 90% of the kids go to public schools. The other 10% homeschool or private parochial schools. Out of that group, 80% do not attend church or Sunday school. And so we're reaching out to those kids. It's during the school day, and because kids and families are so busy these days. And so the kids are the best ambassadors. And it's reaching the kids, overflowing to their parents and their grandparents. And that's what we've been praying for, that it would just totally have an impact on this community.
So is it like after school time, or is it like lunchtime? When do you get the kids?
It's during the school day, during what we call at Elida related arts.
Oh, okay.
So they're not missing any classroom instruction at all. It's during their time when they have library, but the teachers accommodate them in regards to books for the library.
Oh, all right. So Deb, it's growing. I assume the kids are coming back and they're talking, to their friends. And so, do you need a lot more volunteers? I mean, you guys are the teachers, but how does that work in the classroom?
We have, for every morning and afternoon, we have 2 volunteers that are there specifically to help transport the children from the school to the house, walking with them. They stay with us in the classroom, and then they walk them back to pick up the next group, for the next class. And yes, we can always use volunteers, always.
We've been talking about this project, but who has been your big backers in supporting this and funding? I mean, it's area churches, right?
Yes, and TV 44 bought the house, and they've rented it for a nominal fee. And we've had so many different denominations of churches that have donated, and so many businesses have donated labor and materials. It is unbelievable, the stories. And in this time that we live in, to see the churches and community and people combining together for financial support, materials, and prayer, it is a wonderful story.
It's spreading like wildfire in Elida. You think other communities too might take the step and do the same kind of thing for the students?
There are other Lifewise Academies already that have started up this year. Delphus has one, Pandora has one, Columbus Grove has one. Those are the 3 close by. Van Wert has had one for several years. it does seem we're seeing a lot of interest, not only obviously in Elida, but in the surrounding school districts. Yes.
That's awesome. Starting something new and starting something big, too. Thanks for sharing that with us today, how it's going over there at Lifewise. We'll
Thank
have
you
to
so
keep
much.
following.
Thank you for having us.
All right. Don't go away. We'll look at the weather forecast next.